85% of students has lost their marks from the questions of Sakhi. And if you're watching this video right now, you can also be one of those 85%. लेकिन आज के बाद नहीं रहेंगे. Now why they lost marks? They thought that they had studied Sakhi and understood their meanings. That's it. No, that's a mistake. In Kabir's dohe, it is not just lines. There is layer inside it with some philosophical meaning, context and CBSE expectation. And if you are not understanding the layers in English, then it's very difficult to get marks in answer sheet. So today we are going to discuss Kabir's Sakhi. Those 4 lines of Hindi are so important and powerful that they can reset your ego and your friendship, your study habits and even your idea of happiness. Today we are decoding 3 to 5 marks answer, and when you are getting such questions, you must write in answers the meaning in easy language. Second point, you should write with some example, real life example. In Sakhi, Kabir has compared the lines with some examples like Mrig, Kasturi, Bhuvangam and connect it with modern relevance. So definitely you will get 3 to 5 marks. तो आज जो हम कबीर के दोहे पढ़ने वाले हैं, ये लाइफ का आपका आधा कंफ्यूजन, the half confusion will go away after reading the Sakhi's lines. So stay with me till the end of this video because all these dohas have a high impact on our life. So before studying Sakhi, we should know who has written Sakhi. So none other than Kabir Das. He is one of the famous poet during his reign. So what is there inside Sakhi? Kabir Das ke dohe jo naitik shiksha deti hai, means those lines, there will be 2 to 4 lines and in that some moral education will be there. Now the next Rachna or Samay, it has been created on 15th century and the Bhasa language is Sadhukkadi, means the language which usually is spoken by priest or saint. So in the exams also they will ask the question that what kind of language they have used. So you have to write Sadhukkadi Bhasa. Now in which reign, in which era it has been written? So Bhakti Kal, during that time many popular poets were there, Surdas, Kalidas, Kabir Das. So Kabir Bhakti Kal ke Pramukh Sant. So he is one of the famous poets during that era. Now Sakhik Arth, what do you mean by Sakhi? So it means that someone is witnessed the fact, Gava, Sakshi, witness. Now Sacha Gyan or Bhakti. Now through this couplet Sakhi, what we can gain? So in this we can gain the knowledge. Gyan andar se aata hai, we can get our inner knowledge. Or Sakchi Bhakti man se, and there will be true devotion from inside. So this was all about Kabir Das. He is one of the famous powerful poets during his era, and his not just poetry, it gives us a philosophy for our life. But in board exam they just don't ask the meaning, they also ask the philosophy of life with specific meaning. तो आज हम कवर करेंगे 4 extracts जो examiners बार बार पूछते हैं. So let's go. So the first concept which we are going to discuss is about Kasturi and Agyanata, which already came in exam 2024. So here I am going to tell you a story about this concept Kasturi and Agyanata. So listen very carefully. Once there was a deer, and from his body a very beautiful smell was coming. And from where that smell was coming? From the musk, that is in the navel of deer. But he was searching for that smell all over the jungle. He was thinking that smell was coming from somewhere from outside. But what is the fact? That smell is coming from where? From that navel. So Kabir यहाँ पर exactly यही कहता है that we have a knowledge, we have a divine knowledge inside our body, but we are searching throughout in books, in temples. So Kabir is also exactly saying the same thing, that where out of ignorance, Agyanata, we are searching God outside, right? So what message Kabir was giving? That the God is settled inside us, it is there inside us, and the one who doesn't know about that, they all are what? They all are ignorant about that. We are ignorant about us only, we are agyan. So if in the board exam the questions are coming, so include both. The Kasturi means divine knowledge, which is Divya Gyan, and ignorance means agyan. So what Kabir was trying to say, that humans are also the same. So there is high probability that this will come also in 2026 board exam. So don't miss out the word Dibbigyan and Agyan. If you're writing the answer, you have to include both of these words. So let's read out the couplet. Sakhi first couplet. So Kasturi Kundli Base Mrik Dunde Ban Mahi. Kasturi is musk and Kundli is navel and Mrig is deer and Ban means jungle. So deer is searching for the musk all over the jungle, but it is located inside the navel of deer. ऐसे घटी घटी राम है means everywhere God is present. दुनिया देखे नाई, but people are ignorant about it. Kabir was really trying to say that as like deer is ignorant about musk, people are also ignorant about the God, that God is itself located inside our soul. So this question comes for MCQ also in exam, that कस्तूरी मृग के उदाहरण से कबीर क्या समझाना चाहते हैं. What Kabir is trying to make us understand that आत्मा के रूप में the God is present inside our body like a soul. Now this is the direct questions for board exam. So what the children do, common mistake over here, they don't understand the literal meaning. When students think that deer is searching for musk in the forest, but what is the actual meaning, that people doesn't know the self realization. परमात्मा जो है हमारे अंदर ही है. The God is actually inside our body, and for this mistakes only marks will be deducted, because 90% of students do the same mistake. Even in the English meaning also they have given the musk dwells in the navel, yet the deer searches it for it the forest. Similarly, God is inside every hut, but the world doesn't see him. So here self-analysis is very important. Let's move on to the next couplet. So here we are going to discuss about an emotional concept where there is an irony hidden behind it. First of all, you should know these words meaning. So Birah means separation, means Ishwar se alag hona, separation from God. Bhuangam, it symbolizes worldly attachment, like we are attracted towards wealth, things, relationship, position, happiness. So we are attracted more towards it. What Kabir is trying to say, the one who is separated from God, they have the greatest pain over all the pain. So here what Kabir is saying, that if we are getting separated from our loved ones, we feel the pain. That same pain he is for the God, as God is separated from him. For him, that is the greatest of all pain, and that pain only takes him towards the God. And here, what do you mean by Bhuangam? Bhuangam means a serpent. Like if someone is suffering from pain, that pain is attached inside our body as like serpent. It's here बीरा वो आग है जो हमें जला नहीं रही है बल्कि हमें शुद्ध कर रही है. Means the pain is not causing a burning to us. Here Bira means that Bira is not giving pain to Kabir, but in fact he is getting more attached to the God. So let's read the second couplet. बिरा भुवंगम तने बसे मंत्र न लागे कोई राम बियो जीवे जीवे तो बोरा होए. So what does actually means? Bira, I told you, means separation. Bhuangam means serpent. Tan means body. Mantras, when Kabir is getting separated from God, no mantras can cure him, and no mantra he is feeling very good. Ram Byogi na jive. So if he is getting separated from the God, he is not able to live his life. Jive to bora hoy. And if he is still forced to live, then he will become mad, because he is so much attached with the God that he cannot stay without him. So here if you can see Ram Byogi, so it's a kind of samas, that is Tatpur samas, जो राम से अलग होता है. Exam point of view, it's a Tatpur samas. And here Bira means Ishwar se duri, separation from the God. Bhuangam means pida, means pain. Don't ignore the word meaning of Bira and Bhuangam. Students often do mistakes when this comes in the exam. They write something meaning like Bhuangam means saap. No, saap ki tarah dard, jalan. Answer is jalan, dard, pida. And they do mistake that mantra na lage, like they write like koi mantra kaam nahi aata. No mantra is working, but actually the depth of this, that solution is not working for the Kabir, as he is not able to cure the pain as he is getting separated from the God. And students often do mistake with jive to bora hoye, don't understand the meaning of this. Like a person who is alive, he is still like a fool. So from this couplets, Kabir is trying to say the one who is away from God and still in pain and no solution can cure him. So like this kind of life, if someone is saying it's a meaningless life. So here is super short revision trick. Birah means duri, separation. Bhuangam means dard, pain. Mantra means something which is worthless. They don't mean to it. So the next couplets which we are going to discuss, it's a bigger plot twist, and this is one of the examiner's favorite couplets where they used to give questions. So and here, what is the irony hidden behind it? That Kabir is saying that in your whole life you are reading the bulk books and you are getting degrees, you are getting titles. Still you don't know those two little words of love, then you have not understood the real meaning. You don't get the real knowledge just by reading the books, but the real thing, the real love you will get from those sikhate hain, love, daya, mercy, seva. If you're giving service to someone, then this is the real knowledge. Yeah. So what is the plot twist here? Kabir is saying that words have more power, so speak with kindness. आप एक करुणा से बोलिए. Pandit matlab traditional scholar, the one who only reads the books and try to give learnings through the books. But the one who understood the real meaning of love, that's a very small word, but that small one word has a very powerful meaning hidden behind it. So whenever in exam the question comes, कबीर पंडित को कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं, तो लिखना ये सच्चा ज्ञान, the true wisdom is only coming from love. प्रेम से आता है. जो इंसान दूसरों से प्यार करता है, the one who is loving from others and keeps compassion, they are only the real Pandit. So love is more powerful than bookish knowledge. So this is the doha which directly hits the education. Pandit hoy. So Pothi means books and keep on reading. Pandit is scholar. The no one is becoming scholar after reading of bulk. Ashir means the one word. And what is that word? The one who understood the real meaning of love, they are only the real scholar. Here also given the meaning, reading book after book, the world died, no one became a scholar. He who reads one letter of love only becomes a true scholar. So here I have given you the meaning of Poti Padi Padi means bookish knowledge. Then Pandit means Gyani Vyakti and Dhai Akshar Prem means Sacha Gyan. So here Kabir is trying to say that whoever understands those two simple words is actually the real scholar. Of course, with students, this is actually a warning for you all. If you only memorize Doha for exam and you think you will pass the paper, but you will fail for the subject of life. So understand the true meaning of all the couplets. Now the next couplet is also one of the most powerful couplet, and this is one of the examiner favorite. What Kabir is trying to say that जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं means when I was there. अहंकार, I means अहंकार. जब अहंकार था तो मेरे अंदर भगवान नहीं थे. When ego was there, God was not there. लेकिन when that egoism has gone, a light has came inside me. Now I can easily find where the God is. So here the meaning is simple. When the ego has gone, that person has got the clarity that what they actually have to do. So here Andhiyara means Agyan or Deepak means Gyan. So exam point of view, you remember this main idea of Kabir that अहंकार के कारण मनुष्य सत्य को नहीं देख पाता. Due to egoism, people was not able to see the real fact. But as soon as that ahankar, that egoism and they get the real knowledge, ज्ञान प्राप्त हो जाता है. So in your life, remove I and find the actual truth. So you will definitely grow up in your life. So this is one of my favorite couplet written by Kabir. जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नाही, सब अंधियारा मिटी गया जब दीपक देखा माही. So here I told you what do you mean by मैं अहंकार, अंधियारा means मन का अज्ञान and दीपक means ज्ञान. So listen carefully. This line gives actually a true identity. So when egoism is there, we are not able to find the God. But as soon as that egoism has gone, we can see God everywhere. So if anybody want to gain true devotion and God, then they have to leave their egoism. If in simple way I have to say, Kabir is trying to say that when ego was there, I couldn't feel the God. Now when God is there, I has disappeared. So all darkness went away. सब अंधियारा अंधेरा मिट गया है जब दीपक was when lamp was burnt inside me. Now what the student do mistake when they in the when in the exam examiner ask what do you mean by मैं, they write that my body मेरा शरीर. No, मैं means अहंकार. So here is the irony. When you say that I know everything, I'm right, I don't need help, from I am the hero to I am a student of life, clarity starts. And when you think that I already know Hindi, then you stop learning. When you think I'm weak in Hindi, but I can improve, so you switch on your inner lamp. So here is the first challenge for you. Comment below one area where your ego is stopping you. Write down my ego block dash and fill in the blank and reply in the comment section. I will wait for your answer. So in this video, we have discussed the 4 couplets. The remaining couplets we will discuss in the part 2 of this video. Till then, stay subscribed to Hindi Simplified X and remain amplified.